Hi, I'm Justin Strane. I'm a partner with Ansari Shapiro, a Chicago law firm focusing on real estate transactions and estates and trust planning. Today, I'm here to talk about residential real estate contracts and representing home purchasers. When representing a home purchaser, it's important to remember that you have the opportunity to be part of what might be the largest transaction your client has in their life. To that end, you need to work hard to make sure that you represent them in a manner which avoids stress, is efficient, and streamlined. To that end, I have 3 tips today that I think will help aid you in hitting the ground running with your transaction. Step number 1, review the contract in detail, calendar all dates, and make sure contact information is included. For doing this step, I recommend utilizing a software management system such as Clio or Smokeball to make sure that all dates are properly calendared and you're receiving reminders of deadlines. Review the contract and input dates such as the closing date, mortgage contingency dates, attorney review and inspection dates. Make sure that all contact information is included, particularly the seller's attorney information. You don't want to arrive 15 minutes before a deadline for an attorney review letter and find out that you have no idea who you should be sending it to. Step number 2, learn more about your client's purchase. It's not always as simple as buying the home. Set up a 30-minute face-to-face meeting or phone call with your client. Get to know them, develop a relationship. Learn exactly what your client finds important about the deal. Do they need to have a roommate in order to meet financial obligations? Are there pet restrictions? Is there anything else about the transaction that's important to your client that you should know about? No detail is too minute when you're representing a home purchaser. Now, if your client is purchasing a single-family home, some of these details may not be as important in the context of attorney review. However, if you are representing the purchaser of a condominium unit or similar property, it's tantamount that you review the declaration, the bylaws, rules and regulations, and other governing documents of the association to ensure that all of your clients' objectives can be met. Lastly, I always like to ask my clients, is there anything else I should know about this deal that's unique to you at the end of these meetings? Again, it's a question that may seem obvious, but you'd be surprised at how much clients will open up and tell you things that are important to the transaction and your representation, just from digging a little deeper. Step 3. Make sure to review the property tax proration calculation while in the attorney review period of the contract. Doing so may save your client hundreds if not thousands of dollars. In Illinois, property taxes are paid in arrears, meaning that the 2016 property taxes will be due and payable in 2017. Because of this, the buyer of the property, your client, will be responsible for paying some of the seller's tax obligation. Your client will receive a credit at closing to account for this obligation. It's your job as the attorney to make sure that the credit is calculated appropriately. Oftentimes, brokers will insert a general rule of thumb in the contract for the calculation, say 105 or 110% of the last full year's tax bill. Sometimes this rule of thumb is adequate to protect your client. However, you must be sure to review all of the tax records available to you, the property tax assessed value, and past tax bills to make sure that your client is receiving an adequate credit to cover seller's tax obligation. Those are my 3 tips to hit the ground running when representing a residential home purchaser. Thank you for taking time to watch the video today. Again, my name's Justin Strane from Ansari Shapiro in Chicago. To learn more about the benefits of joining our ISBA Real Estate Section Council, check out the ISBA website.